hello. That time. I can't believe it. It is that time. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. It's lovely to have you here. Back after a little vacay. It was very nice as well, actually. Costa del Ripon, as I was telling you a little bit earlier on. The smallest city in the UK? It must be. It's got a cathedral, so it's a city, isn't it? It's an actual city. And when we were going there, Laura was like, oh, it's only be a little village. I said, it's not a village, it's got a cathedral, so it's a city. And we just could not work out what it was going to be like when we got there, whether it was going to have, like, you know, loads of shops and be like it wasn't. It was tiny. It's a population of 17,000. One of the smallest cities in the UK. Is Ely, or is it Ely? I think in Cambridgeshire, I think is the smallest. Yeah. Beautiful cathedral though, absolutely gorgeous cathedral. 692 it was built apparently, because I was having a little bet with myself, because my cathedral is obviously Exeter Cathedral. That one 11:12, just before 11:15, that one was built. So yeah, it's 692. Beautiful place, Ripon. Anyway, why am I talking about that? I'm back, here we are, ready for another fantastic day of shows. If you missed Crafters Connect, can't tell you about it. Brilliant show though. We had the customer services girls come in. Hey, but you wish you'd watched now, and yeah, you wish you'd watched. They came in and said hello and everything. It's National Say Something Nice Day today, so you know, feel free to. But yeah, in this show we are launching the brand new card bases, which I think you're going to absolutely love. And if you are someone who came to the UK Craftaganza or indeed the US Craftaganza, you will probably have these in your sites already. You might have even bought them. We've got the showstopper option available for you if you want to get both. If you want to get them individually, of course, you can do that as well. It is entirely up to you. We'll have a look through the boards in just a bit. We'll say a few hellos to you in just a mo as well. But let's say the most important hello to the lovely lady the other side of the studio. Been working very, very hard over the last few weeks. She was in early today. She was in a meeting with Johnny at 11, and nobody wants that first thing in the morning, believe. She's been doing filming. This off the back of the fact she's been here, there, everywhere. Cotswolds, up here for Craftaganza UK. She doesn't stop. She is the hardest working lady in the UK. Not just in craft, in the UK. It is Wigan's favourite daughter, the one and only Wigan One Boy. Here she is, Sheila, Sheila Halliwell.
Hello.
You right, Sheila?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, glad you're back.
Are you?
Yeah, nice to see you back. Enjoyed it with Brent, but it's always good to see you back.
It's nice to see me, Nice, yeah. It's just a bit different, isn't it? We've got our own sort of personalities and stuff. And
yeah, we
different
like
experience.
yeah. Well, you're part of the furniture, aren't you? You know,
well,
you've been here a long time, aren't you? You know.
Trying. 6 years of this. I can't believe people are still watching, to be honest with you. But
yeah. And all our usual people are watching you all the time. You know, and even when you're not here, obviously they tune in to Brent if Brent's doing the shows, or if Leanne is presenting, or either of the Debbies. But yeah, I think you're the hot favourite.
Ben's Brigade is what Fred calls it. Let us know if you're in Ben's Brigade or if you're in Brent's.
Oh, now then.
Leave that one with us. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. I was just trying to remember back for Craftaganza. Who had this?
I did.
It was you, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the little cupcake. And it was a beautiful project. Everybody loved it. And we felt like anybody could achieve it, you know, whether you were brand new to crafting, whether you just come along to assist your friend or your family member, or if you were, you know, an experienced crafter. Just a really, really nice project to make. And it meant that it was just easy going. It was a good one to start the day and good one to start like the whole weekend off. And everybody loved it. And we had some variations done as well. And obviously we've got some more beautiful samples that our lovely team has done here. I say team, it's either Nicole or Marie, who incidentally I met last weekend in the Cotswolds. Oh my goodness, and I'm so pleased I met them.
Were they lovely?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely lovely. And, you know, just so humble and so kind and just so nice to spend time with. So I'm absolutely overjoyed that I met them. We had lots of big hugs when we met, and we had even bigger ones when we separated to go on our way home. So, yeah, it was lovely to have them. with us on the weekend and helping out and assisting all our lovely customers that came along, because we had lots of customers, not necessarily crafters. Some of them weren't, some of them were aware of who we were, but we had a lot of male crafters as well.
That's good to see.
Yeah, because the ladies came along and a lot of them brought their husbands because they came for the golf side of things. So they would go out golfing in the afternoon, do the classes in the morning. And honestly, everybody did a great project on both of the days, every single one different, and they all loved it.
I heard a lot of those golfers were wearing 2 pairs of trousers as well.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, in case they got a hole in one.
I knew that it was going to be funny, but I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what the punchline was.
That was brilliant. I love that so much. Do you know what as well? I had so many people saying, obviously people, love all of the shows here, but a lot of people were saying they love it when you and I are together, just for the fact that like Debbie and Debbie have worked with me a lot longer, and I feel like sometimes I'll tell jokes and they sort of ignore me a little bit, maybe potentially, but they love the fact that you still laugh at all my jokes and then get into a bit of a laughing fit as well.
I do love jokes. The simpler the better for me. And I just do love jokes. I love laughing, and I love, I don't know, I think as I've got older, I've enjoyed laughing more, because when I was little, I was very shy, I was very quiet, and I never spoke to people, and I was always very kind of, insecure, a bit of an introvert. So, I'm not really the most social person now, but I do like having a laugh and a chat and having fun. So.
Yeah. You got to laugh, haven't you? You got to laugh. I'll show you the boards in a second. Let me say a few hellos before we get started. Let's see who is in Ben's Brigade's roll call, says Johnny. We've got Jan on the socials for this. Hello, lovely Jan. She says, hope you had a great break. I did, thank you so much. Alison Mason is in. Kate Lady, hello. Hello, what's that? Oh yes, if you're in Ben's Brigade, Johnny's just said, can you put here, like we did at Crafterganza.
Do your numbers.
Yeah, do your numbers. Mary Shaw says, hello Ben, Sheila, crew and crafters from Northwest Florida. Hope everyone had a fun weekend. Sandy Cockerfer is in. Hello everyone from Florida. Terry 8 says, good morning all from Central Iowa. I will find you a picture in just a second that Terry sent me on Instagram over the weekend. So obviously Pinch Pinch Crabhead.
Yes, yes.
And Pinch Pinch Crabhead hat.
Yes.
There is now. And I feel like people are out there watching these shows, and I'm going to be instructing my lawyers soon, right? Because one company's already made Pinch Pinch Crabhead hat. There is now Pinch Pinch Crabhead pool temperature thermometer gauge thing.
No.
Yeah. She sent me a picture of it.
And so it will bob up and down as it moves around there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it looks exact. I'm going to find a picture in a minute. I'm going to find a picture in a minute.
Goodness.
Jackie Kosh is in from Overcast, Tennessee. Mary Tomlinson says hello. Hello, Kelly O'Sullivan. She says, afternoon, Ben. Nice to have you back. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Thank you. Jeffrey Langley is in. Happy 1st of June, Ben and Sheila and Super Jan and the magnificent crew. It is the 1st of June. Can you believe it's miserable outside? It's raining for the rest of the week. 12 days of rain. Oh, my goodness me. Sheila Sloggy says, good afternoon from a sunny Great Yarmouth. It's good to see you back, Ben. Brent had a good laugh trying to pronounce my name. It made me giggle. Sheila's Loggy, did he say?
Sheila's Loggy, yeah.
I'm saying no more. Faye's in Virginia. Legend Laurie is in. She says, I got my order in. Whoop, whoop. Pat Demarest says, hi to Ben, Sheila and everyone from a beautiful New Jersey. Welcome back. Thank you. Susan Ware is in. Boing. Broken Arrow. And Alison says St David's in Pembrokeshire is the smallest city in the UK. Well, there you go. I knew someone would know. Jackie Kosh. Ben, Gracie attacked Sophie for no reason and now Sophie is depressed. Could you give her a shout out? She loves watching you with me. Cats and dogs and cats and Sophie! Sophie! Who's a boo? Who's a boo? Sophie! Hello? What are you doing? Come on! What are you doing?
Yeah, it's not a baby, is it? Although that would be a great, baby would cheer up at that anyway, whether it's baby, cat, dog, giraffe, llama, whatever.
I think there's dogs and cats. It'd be embarrassing if it wasn't.
Probably, yeah.
Chrissy from Darlow says, it's good to have you back, Darlow. I enjoyed seeing the customer service crew earlier. I crafted the cupcake card with them at Crafterganza. They were fab. Hello, Christy Mahoney. Sheila, you look beautiful.
Do I? Thank you.
You do. And Ben, as handsome as ever. Thank you, Ben, for helping me with my iPad. Oh, yes, at Crafterganza. I did. I'm now able to see the video. Good afternoon, Sheila. It was lovely to talk with you at Crafterganza. If you remember Marilyn.
Oh, I do remember Marilyn, yes. And to you as well, Marilyn. Lovely to talk to you too.
Dana Harrison is in. Marilyn Tomlinson, green 7. Terry H, here. Alison Mason, green 12, here. Hillary's in. And Holly Collie, hello, and a woof. Hello, Holly. 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 Chrissy from Darlow, orange 5, hello. And hi, Ben and Sheila. Amanda Hubbard, I was UK, orange 11. Keep the hellos coming through. Let me show you what I've got for you. It is the shaped card bases. Stamp and Die Showstopper, 27 pieces. Was that on the screen earlier on? Oh, we've added it on. There you look at me. Look at me. Oh, it was. All right, 27.99 is the platinum price for all of these goodies. The boards basically show you the dies that you're going to get for you to be able to create your very own jam jar, which is super cute. Wait till you see this in action. There's some beautiful finished samples over the side of the studio. The box that you'll see first with Sheila, if you've not yet seen it, wait till you open it up and see what's inside. It is incredible. One of my favourite finished samples in the world ever, full stop. But you've got all the elements there to be able to design, whether it's a card, whether it's a box, whether it's a topper. Some really lovely sentiments there as well. Jam-packed with love. I mean, that is lovely, isn't it? And the bottom sentiment, which says for a dear friend, but you've got lots of berries and flowers, and I like the fact that you've got your little label there as well, which you can stamp your sentiments onto. And from jam jar to cupcake. Yes, there you go. Everything you need to be able to create your own fantastic, beautiful, juicy, tasty cupcake. You've got all the frosting and the icing and the cupcake wrapper there as well. You've got your cherries, you've got your strawberries, candles, hearts, sprinkles, all sorts in there. And then you've got your sentiments, which are life is sweeter with you and happy cake day. Yes, $35.99 is the platinum price if you want all of that. So the showstopper is everything at the best price. If you do just want the cupcake on its own, or if you do want the jam jar on its own, obviously you can shop the day and do that. But the cupcake is in the lead individually. Whilst it's good to see what you get on the boards, it's even better to see what you can make. This that you're going to see with Sheila now, I think is a brilliant, brilliant project.
Oh, these are just so beautiful. And obviously, I actually congratulated Nicole last week on everything that she makes, and Marie, because they just absolutely their minds go further than I've ever known any crafter's minds. But look at this beautiful box. Yeah. So obviously, that's just got it's even got the back cut in that shape as well. But when we open it up, I mean, the front is divine anyway, but look at this.
It's so clever.
Look at this.
I love it.
Isn't it amazing? Look at that. Isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah.
Absolute works of art each time from both of them. And I'm just honestly amazed. It warms my heart every time I see one of their samples. It just really does. It makes me feel a bit, you know, when you're a bit nervous inside and you get butterflies. It's like that, but it's a different kind of thing. And every time I see these samples, I just want to like hold them and just look at them, because they truly are an absolute
Could I ask you, in your status of expert, because a few people saw that sample earlier, Sheila, and said how fantastic it was, and they were going, oh, craft along. Is that doable in an hour, or are we going to need longer, would you think, to do that?
I mean, I would guess it would take longer. I mean, looking at this, I'm thinking that this has taken Nicole many hours because of the size of it,
and the decoration,
the detail on everything. The box itself is lined, so it might be a longer thing, you know. It might be. I mean, who's to say we can't have a 2-hour craft along every once in a while?
Could you potentially do the construction side of things with it though, and then maybe decorate it after?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the greatest thing to do would be to bring Nicole in, wouldn't it?
Well, I would love that.
But I know she wouldn't want to do that.
Oh man.
She was, she was like, she was really nervous last week. She was just like, you know, I'm so used to being in my little box where I craft and get on with my work, and I guess this is where, you know, she works at her best when she's sat in that space with all the products, and every product shows that. Same with Marie. We're always astounded by what they make.
So talented.
But yeah, I mean, we might be able to do something like that.
Yeah.
You know, we can have a look and see. But another one here.
Oh, that's great.
Again, everybody loves a shaker card, don't they? And when you've got a jar like this, you've absolutely got to have some shakers in it, I feel, because it works great with papers. It works great on card. Looks great as a box. Always looks great as a shaker. I think anything does. And because it's a jar would be clear anyway, wouldn't it? Predominantly. So that works beautifully as well. And then we've got just something really simple.
Yeah.
Lovely little project here. So again, we were talking about this recently, saying for those people who make homemade jams and sauces and marmalades, lemon curd, things like that, these would be perfect on your stall to put like little your prices on, you know, and labels. And look at that inside. How cute is that? It's so lovely, that little raspberry. And then we've got another one here, and then I'll show you the cupcake one. So again, another work of art. Look at this.
Cute.
Absolutely amazing. And just got lots of little things to do. Shopping. And then all these pages, which again, you can cut out from the jar die. It absolutely is beautiful. And what great presents and what great things to buy, you know, from a stall.
I was going to say, you can make that fairly inexpensively, but you could sell it for a small fortune.
Definitely. I mean, you could be cutting that and putting like copy paper pages in. It doesn't have to be expensive. And then we've got another cupcake one. Now, for those of you that came to Crafterganza, you will have probably got some photos on your cameras or photos of us with some of the samples that were made by Nicole, because we showed those to everyone just because they were amazing and everybody delighted in those. So I'm sure everyone has been waiting to get these as well, because they're wanting to crack on and do something a bit more elaborate than what we taught them at Crafterganza. So again, beautiful samples. I know you'll agree, and we had to show those because they're an absolute delight. But yeah, those are just a few of the things you could be making.
Absolutely incredible. Some lovely comments coming through as well. Good morning, Sheila and Telsford. Hello, Carol Garwood-Beard. And hello to Jackie, who says, thank you, Ben. Sophie ran to the TV. Well, that's marvellous. I'm glad that she's cheered up a bit. And Evelyn Kiefer says, I celebrated a big birthday yesterday, 70 years. She says, and CC has been a part of my life for the last 10 years. Well, Evelyn, from all of us here at Crafters TV, a very happy belated birthday. We hope you had a wonderful time. Tell us more about it. What happened? What did you get? What did you do? Hello also to Laurie Barnett, legend Laurie. She says, I adore Sheila. She's like a sister. I never had a sister.
Oh, bless you, Laurie.
Oh, we love Laurie.
Laurie's lovely.
She
Honestly,
is.
we sat together for many of our meals, breakfast. We chatted about her family and her children, grandchildren, and all the amazing things that they're doing. So, yeah, lovely to meet Laurie. Again, an absolute pleasure.
And she was brilliant in my classes in the US as well.
She's great.
She was so good. It was good to have someone in my class who knew what they were doing. I was like, anybody, if you want a bit of a chit chat, fine. Any difficult questions? Laurie's the one. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Stephanie says, good morning, lovely Sheila, Ben, Jan, customer services, gals and friends from sunny Farmingdale. Welcome back to Ben, thank you. Hello also to Emma Bailey, who says, hey Ben, Sheila and crew, it's my birthday month. So ready to buy lots and lots as gifts to myself. Made myself a banner using Berry Bliss from my desk to celebrate June. When's the actual day, Emma? Let us know so we can give you a big mention. Betsy Throop Black, hello, in Texas. Hello also to Sarah, who says hello at CC. Watching, I'm Grab the Showstopper. I'm so excited for the demos. Carlene says hello, everyone, on babysitting duty, so watching on the big telly. And hi from Candy Pam. She says it's good to see you both. Lois is with us in Ohio. And Holly just ran into the room. She got set up on... Oh no! She got set up on by two Rhodesian Ridgeback dogs.
Oh my word!
She was very scared. Well, I hope she's all right now. Oh. We've got, our next door neighbour's got a Rhodesian Ridgeback, and he's very docile and very
really?
sort of placid. But I don't know, two together. Let us know if she's okay. I hope so. Colin says this is a very cute collection. See what you've done there. Some fun projects to be made. And Alison says, these will work so well with Berry Bliss. Just as we come over to you, Sheila, for the first demo, Amanda's just asking, what were those ring things on the notebook called, please?
Oh, so these are like little book rings, and you can buy these in stationers. I mean, you used to be able to buy them in like craft shops and things, but there's not many craft shops around now. But yeah, you can buy them online. They're just like book rings, and you can get them in all different sizes.
Okay.
And you know, the great thing is, I tried to get some big ones. I bought some big ones. I found some in France when I was over there doing some classes years ago. And I store a lot of my dies on them. So, you know, if you've got your dies in packets like this, particularly your mini dies, because I keep all mine in packets, the big rings will hold those as well. So they're really useful for doing all kinds of things. But that's what they're predominantly for.
Yeah.
Making like little booklets and journals and things like that.
I think we're ready for the first demo. We were going to try and squeeze in at least a couple. So
Yes.
what we're going to do first?
Okay, so I thought we'd do the jam jar first. So I've got a few bits and bobs already prepped, but then I want to show you, for a lot of people, you know, we have a lot of beginner crafters and we have a lot of new people joining us.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily know how you can make a shaped card
No.
base. So what I'll do, I'll bring this one in here and I'll show you on the mat. So you can see what you need to do with your die is when you're cutting out a whole piece, you would just put that onto your paper card and that will give you a single piece like that. But if you're wanting to make a card base with it, card blank, whatever you want to call it, you need to make sure that when you put your die on here, you make sure that that top edge is not going to cut through, otherwise it'll just give you two separate jam jar pieces. If you allow that to go over the top of that, tape it down. I'll tape it on the edge here, I think, and then it doesn't tear off the top of that. And that means you can make it however tall or short you want it to be. So, and then what you will do, you'll cut that out. So we'll cut that out. Let's bring in the mat. And because I'm going through two thick pieces of card, I'm going to put my magnetic shim on as well, just to make sure it gives us a good cut through there. It's not a detailed die, so you wouldn't generally need to do that, but I'm just going to do that today just because we're going through two pieces of card. Now, what you can do as well, and this possibly works better with a cupcake, if you want to do a shaped card that opens like a regular card would, like that, from side to side, you can still do that, you can still do it, but you would let your edge come over here, and then you would cut a full one, and you put that one on top, and that then gives you, again, your full jam jar.
Yeah.
But when you open it, you've still got that inside. So that gives you that option of doing it that way as well. So let's just bring this in here now. And see, that's cut nicely there. So we can take that out because we're going to be using that again in a minute to cut the jam, because we're going to put some jam in this jar. So you can see now what it's done, it's giving you a flat top there. What we like to do is we like to cut another one, a full one, and pop that on top. And then that gives you your full jar at the front. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit shorter and a bit flatter. And then obviously, when you've just got that nice little overhang there. So we can pop that onto there now. So let's pop that on now with my tacky glue.
What's your favourite jam, Sheila?
Oh, strawberry, I think.
Oh, is it?
I always have a jar of strawberry jam in the fridge. Because I like it cold on like croissants and things.
Let us know in the comments. Do you know what I love? And we haven't had it for years, and I might have to get some now. Apricot jam.
Apricot jam. Yeah. I don't mind black currant sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And I do like raspberry jam, but the little seeds get in your teeth, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
And if you get one in there, oh, it drives you absolutely crazy. Well, it drives me crazy. And I'm like, oh, I can't get it out. So
You can get seedless, though, can't you now?
you can get seedless, because you can get jams, can't you? You can get jellies.
Oh, yes.
Like you know, red currant jelly or red currant jam, and they've not got any like kind of lumpy bits in, have they? But you should have seen us at the. That was quite funny actually. I had some for breakfast at the in the Cotswolds last weekend.
Oh yeah.
They had these mini croissants. They were tiny, fresh ones.
Mini.
So I got two of those. But you know, normally they give you a little jam pot or a dish. There'll be a dish of jam in. It was just a massive bowl with a big like spoon in, and you had to get it out and put it on your plate. It was proper messy, but it was just so solid, and it was just hanging on the spoon, and I kept doing that, and I kept doing that. It just wouldn't drop. It did in the end, but oh my goodness, that was yeah, that was quite funny. But yeah, I do like that was strawberry jam as well. It was delicious. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to use a piece of this. I was trying to find some card or paper that would be useful for jam, and I decided to go with our it's the damask.
Yes,
I think this is the light damask, I think, and I've turned it over because I felt that was a bit kind of almost like jelly like in a way. So we're going to cut that one out because that's going to go on top. So I won't need the magnetic shim for this. So let's pop this on here now. We can put that through. I can see that, it was Debbie Robinson, wasn't it, last week, who had the retro letters.
Oh, yes.
So I can see retro letters all over the map. And like the waves from the creator card background, it's really funny.
So you've just run that through the Gemini.
Oh, boom, boom. Oh, Ben, yes, honestly.
That's the next one Johnny's just said.
Goodness. Yeah.
Makes jam as well as die cuts and embosses.
Cards. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
So now we've got the jam. Now then, it's up to you whether you want to use the whole thing or cut it off here. I'm just going to put it on there because what we've got, I've cut a little top here, and that goes on there. Now then, I just wanted to give you another idea with this, because when I saw that, I thought that was like a grandma's mob cap. You know,
yes,
those little,
it is.
like a nightcap?
It's like the one that the wolf wears in Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
He dresses up as the granny.
It is. It absolutely is. So that's that. But then I did think, and I'm going to have to do it now because I want some of you to try this before I even do. Because when Ben held the board up, straight away I saw that was hair.
Oh yeah.
It? So the hair would come out from under the cap.
Ah,
and
yes.
I'm hoping we'll do this at some point. And then obviously you've got the little thing that goes on top of the these can be eyelashes. So you put your eyelashes on there, cut those, some googly eyes.
Yes.
I felt like as well you could use this as like the head if you like, or you could do it that way. So you'd have like a little like head. Can you see?
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you this because if you're buying these now, you might be look at that with some eyes there. And it could even be something like you could do ears for a dog or something, couldn't you? So it would be a funny dog. But yeah, I thought strawberry for a nose, yeah. Oh gosh, Luke, yeah, that would work as a nose if you're doing it as a dog. You know, like that.
So funny.
So it might be fun to try that, but for now we're sticking to the jam and the what's in that set. We're sticking to the jam jar.
Yeah.
So let's pop this on here now. So we'll get a bit of glue on here, and we'll put this onto the jam jar.
Morning to Joanne Madigan, Jean Marie. Holly is fine for anyone who was worrying. She is fine,
good.
just a bit shaken. Hi also to Jennifer Bruns, who's joined us as well. And on the subject of jams, wow, lemon curd for Alison.
Yes, lemon curd.
Blackberry for Paw Prince.
Nice.
Apricot for our Jan. Apricot Jan.
Apricot jam?
Yeah. Lime curd for Hilary. Lime curd.
Lime curd. I've not tried that. I mean, my mum has lime and lemon marmalade, which is very nice. Really nice.
Raspberry jam for Mary Shaw. Leslie Stockley. Bramble jam is my favourite. Nice. Bramble jelly from the hedgerow, says Emma. These jars remind me of my grandma. There you go.
Yes.
We used to forage and she would make the jelly for Grandad's toast.
How lovely. How lovely. You know, I think as well, I was just thinking of something else for this jar, and I can't remember now. It's gone clean out of my head.
I was just thinking that it is a nice collection to bring back those memories, isn't it? Because like my grandparents, I feel like back in the day, people used to forage a lot more, didn't they? My gramps used to make dandelion wine. He used to go foraging and make his own wine.
Of course, yeah. I mean, lots of people still do like nettle wine and things, don't they?
Yeah.
As well. And that used to be really nice to go out and pick blackberries and then go home and make blackberry jam. I did make crabapple jam once because we had a crabapple tree in the front garden. So I only did it for like the first year that it had its berries on. Its apples, should I say, not berries. But I used to make marmalade with my grandma. And that was a real job because she used to have this huge brass pan that weighed an absolute ton. And I was only about 9 or 10 at the time. And she had one of those, you know, the gas stoves with the gas rings, just 2 gas rings, a small and a large. And then it had a grill above it where your tray was like above you know, the height of you normally.
Yeah,
So she had one of those, so I used to go and help her make this marmalade, and it would take forever because what she used to do, she used to put like all the orange peel in, and then she'd, she'd put all the fruit bits and the sugar and everything that she's put in it. And then she would say, right, you need to keep stirring it now. You mustn't stop stirring it until it's thickened. So I'd stand there in the summer holidays. My younger sister didn't do it. Yeah, it didn't take 6 weeks to do it, but yeah, my younger sister was too young to kind of do it. My older sister, she was a teenager by that point, so she would be out with her friends and stuff. So I used to go across and help Grandma do that, and it was a day of a job, and trying to lift that brass pan between us onto that stove. It was absolutely ridiculous, honestly, it really was. And I used to stand there, and she'd come in and she'd say, "Is it thickening?" And I say, "I think so." And she'd take the spoon off me and she'd give it a big stir, and she'd say, "No, it's not thickening yet, keep stirring." And I'd have to keep stirring and stirring, and it would, oh my goodness, it would take hours and hours, and then all of a sudden it would just go quite thick.
Yeah.
And then once it thickened, she'd say, "Now just leave it now, let it cool off for a short while." And then that was when we had to get greaseproof paper and sit and cut circles to go on top of it once we've put it in the jar. Putting it in the jar, we just did it with like a small spoon. So it was a real labour of love.
Labour of love, yeah.
You know, and she didn't sell it or anything. She just used to give everyone a jar, and the neighbours, you know, friends, family. So yeah, it was real. It was a real job and a half. But anyway, I remember it, you know, very well. So what we're going to do now, I've cut a few flowers out as well, because I looked at the colours in here and I looked at the colours in the paper. And this paper is from, I think it's from the
celebrations.
I don't know if it's from Sass and Sparkle, possibly, because it's the pearlescent one. It might be Sass and Sparkle, this one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I feel. I've not seen the Pretty Prince one yet, so I know it's very nice. But yeah, that's what that one's from, I think. I needed to find something that was like pink and lilac and checkered, so it would all go together. And then I'm using here I'll tell you what colour it is. This is plum jam, the colour of the ink. How weird is that? So we've got plum jam, which I'm using to ink the edges of the little flowers with, because we're going to put some flowers on. And then we're going to put some raspberries on here as well. So we've cut some raspberries, and I've also cut some leaves. I'll pop that to there. So, let's see, does that need no, that's all right, that's okay. So I've cut some leaves as well.
Yep.
So I've got 3 little leaves, and what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to go around these with some green topaz. I'm not sure what card this is. I think it was probably in my scrap box, to be honest.
Okay.
And I just grabbed it and thought, oh, that's a really nice bright colour, so let's have that.
Whilst we're watching you, Evelyn says, "I love fig and blueberry jam."
Ooh.
Amanda says, "Ben, I make all my own sugar-free jam. I mainly make blackberry and apple, plum, and finally raspberry jam.
Nice.
Unfortunately, all my family love it too, perhaps too much as they help themselves." Stacey Pamperin, hello. She says, "I love boysenberry jam."
Boysenberry, yes.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that's like American, isn't it? An American flavour, I think.
Boysenberry.
Yeah, boysenberry.
Rhubarb and ginger for Evie. Blueberry and jam and jelly, says Pat. But we'll eat strawberry and blackberry too. Evie says, "And we used to get sent to collect brambles on our horses, and my mum would make bramble jelly." Yeah.
Nice.
Blackberry, my favourite, says Jackie. "I have a recipe for island chicken which uses apricot jam. It's delicious." And just a quick question from Pat, who's wondering, what plate configuration would you use if you wanted to cut this out of mount board? Could you use these to cut mount board?
Do you know what? I want to say, let me have a look on this here, this project that Nicole did, because I feel like, I don't know if she's done 2 lots of card or if she's done mount board on that. It feels and it looks like mount board. Some, I can't quite tell. I can't tell if she's actually put 2 or 3 pieces. No, I think she's put 2 or 3 pieces of card together.
To thicken it up.
Normally, for you would need a multimedia die to cut through the mount board.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't risk, I don't think, using your regular dies, especially if it's a small die or just a single outer die, because it would do some damage, I think.
So multi-cut your cardstock and thicken it that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just do 2 or 3 layers of your, like, you know, just your regular cardstock.
Yeah.
Even if it's 225, you could do like 4 cuts and then glue them together.
Yeah.
I think I would do that rather than gluing
Risk
4
it with
together and then
mount board,
trying
yeah.
to cut through that, because again, you don't know on your dies in your machine. So So for that one, we've used the green topaz, and then just on those little lines that have been embossed in there, I've used one of the Illustrator pens, and it's ice green. Because it's got the fine nib at the end, you can just do a bit of detail in those lines. And then with the raspberries, and I've no idea how Nicole and Marie do their colouring on the things that they do, but they get it just spot on. But because we've got the embossed lines here where the berries are, I didn't want to use my ink because I felt it would just not kind of work as well as I wanted it to. So I've just taken one of the classic markers, which is Ruby, and all I've done is I've just drawn a little line along each berry where the embossed line is, because what happens is it does fade, but what it will do as well, it will drop into those little lines. So it will fade, and I'll show you on the ones that I've already done. So let's just go around the little separate lines that separate the berries. And you don't need to be too perfect about it, because like I say, it will just pop in there. And then what you can do, if you bring in the plum jam ink again, put that around the edge, that'll just darken those edges. So especially if you're using a white core card that's got a white centre, that will just take that off. And then if you bring in your little white gel pen, and then just put some little white marks on. So just some little white lines like that. And then all of a sudden it just brings your raspberries to life.
Clever.
Like that.
Hello also to Sandy who's joined us. She's saying you could use the mini dies to make scenes inside the jar, like the cloche die. Love that idea.
Absolutely, you could, yes.
You could use the love heart dies in there as well, says Sheila.
Yes, you could. You could indeed.
Oh, and the thing you were describing, Alison says, it's a jam kettle, Sheila.
A jam kettle?
My great aunt had one. I can still see her in a little red and white kitchen.
Yeah, huge pan it was.
Yeah.
And I think one of after she passed away, and obviously you have to sort all the house out, and my cousins from like my uncle's children, that was my dad's brother, they came over, and obviously we sorted out, because everyone wanted, you know, something that was grandma's, because she had a lot of very old stuff, like, you know, she was funny, my grandma. She had this huge mirror on a sideboard. She had a sideboard with a really big mirror, and then she also had like a big mirror that had a drawer in the bottom where you would put like your brushes and your clothes brushes and things like that. It weighed an absolute ton, and they had both had beveled mirrors, you know, so on the edge it's got that really strange kind of, it's still like a mirror, but it's a separate thing. It's almost like you die cut it and put a frame on. But she always said, she used to be able to tell, she would go, that's a proper mirror, that's a proper mirror, and then she'd look at something else, she'd go, that's not a mirror, that's just a looking glass. And she used to, that's how she differentiated them, bless her. But yeah, it always made me laugh, that. But yeah, funny little memories.
Faye says, I love apple butter. Apple butter. And I like boysenberry jam and strawberry jam, says Mary Beth. Yeah. Strawberry gets my vote, says Stephanie. And listening to all these jam flavours, says Jennifer, and I'm yelling out, yes, I love that jam. We went on a trip once and found some homemade rum jam. That was quite tasty.
Oh, nice.
Can you get boysenberry jam over here then? I don't think I've ever seen that in Tesco.
I feel that's like an American thing.
Boysenberry. I wouldn't even know what boysenberry is or looks like.
No, do you know what? I think my sister used to eat it, because she obviously lives in California now. She's completely American, so she would talk about boysenberry, and I would be like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, definitely maybe look it up for those of you who don't know what it is. Obviously, you can find everything now on the internet, can't you? So you can see what it is. Right, so we're going to pop a little pads on there. Oh, I've just put my thumb in the ink there and it wasn't quite dry. But that's okay, because we're going to pop some flowers on. So let's layer up a couple of flowers on here. So we're going to do this one. Before I stick that one on, I'm just going to pop some little leaves on here like this.
Oh, do you know what I was going to do whilst you were... I said I was going to find that picture, didn't I?
Oh, yes.
Let me find it.
Yeah, definitely.
Pinch crab head.
Pinch crab head.
That
would be funny, yeah. For us to see that one.
Pool temperature gauge. Now where is it?
Is it red as well?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh
my goodness, how amazing.
Was it on? Must have been
I'm
on
just going to
mine.
press that flat for a second, and then I'll put my, I'm going to bring a couple of white pearls in, because that will just then make sure that we've got some white to go with the little sign, and also to go with the white on the, what looks like the fabric on top of the jar. So let's do that on there. This always happens. I didn't grab my wax tools, so try and get it on with my fingers like that. And there we go. So that will just bring a little bit of that white in. It'll cover up my messy ink bit. And then what we're going to do, we're going to pop some strawberries on as well. So I think we're going to put a little set of strawberries here at the front like this. We'll have a little sentiment here like this. And then we'll do a couple more of our little flowers. So we'll do another one there, I think. Let's get another little flower up at the top. Like that. So that one can go on there. Like that. We'll just do one. That just will overhang there. We could do another small flower. And then, let's get that one there. Let's do that one. So we'll do another little one on there. And then we'll do another pearl. We've got one there. Let's have that one. So let's put that one on there. Like that. And then, there we go, like that. So we've got a couple of little flowers on there, and then what we're going to do, let's add our little raspberries here. So we'll do one right at the bottom here. We'll just let it overhang the jar a little bit, but not do it so that it overhangs the bottom, because then you'll have a bit of difficulty in maybe standing it up. So, and we'll pop another one there, tilt that a little bit. So that would say that this is raspberry jam. And then we'll pop that one on there.
Jeffrey likes an orange marmalade.
Yeah.
I've never been a massive fan of marmalade, to be honest with you.
It's a different consistency, isn't it, I feel, and is it because a lot of the time it's actually got rind, the rind in there?
It's got the rind in it, hasn't it, which gives it the sort of bittery taste. So it doesn't always give you that lovely, if you're not into like textures and things, it's not always a hit, is it, with you? So let's grab that. Do you like honey on toast?
I don't like honey at all. I can have it in like with honey and lemon when I'm when I'm poorly, but it's rare that I do that. I'm not really a honey person as such. Do you like honey, Ben?
I wouldn't buy honey.
Okay.
But if I wanted to have something on my toast and there was only honey there, I would have it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not something we really. It doesn't spoil honey, does it?
It doesn't. No, it stays. You can just keep it in your cupboard for years and then go back to it and it's still fine, which is pretty amazing, isn't it, really? Pretty amazing. Yeah,
I'm neither here nor there. I would eat it if it was on offer, but I don't think I'd necessarily buy it.
No, I don't. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's I just don't know. It's just the taste of it, I think. There's something that I just don't like about it. But I will have it with, lemon in a hot cup of water if I'm under the weather or I'm feeling a little bit poorly.
Or with a whiskey. Look at
Let's
that.
just pop that one on there as well.
Perfect, this.
So pop that one on there. I didn't want that leaf to be on its own. And let's be a little bit cheeky and let's pop a pink pearl in the middle of here. Like that. Let's pop that one in. There, like that. I think it was nice to be able to show the jam jar because I don't think we didn't actually do that on Crafterganza, did we? So
no, it was a cupcake, wasn't it?
Let's stand that up. So it's quite simple, really, but it's just shows you how to put it together.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Paw Prince, who says, I love honey on biscuits.
Biscuits. Ooh, nice.
And I like Biscoff spread on my toast, says Hilary. My Daisy loves Biscoff spread as well.
Really?
Went through a phase of having to buy that for a little while. This is the picture, by the way. I couldn't get it up on my tablet, but there you go. Pinch, pinch, crab head.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Have they seen our shows, or did these exist before we even knew?
I don't think they did. I think I'm going to be, what's that? Yeah, for your pool. I'm going to have to get my lawyers on this, I think. Listen to me. Look at my lawyers. I haven't got any. Okay. Yeah, lawyers. Yeah. Mosby and Mason. Law firm. We do it all.
Law firm.
Removals.
And we also do jam
landscape
and
gardeners.
craft things on the side.
Yeah.
Oh my.
No job too big, no job too small. No comment, that's what you've got to say until we got there.
Exactly.
Oh dear. It definitely sounds like some sort of 80s TV show, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
And now on ITV, Mosby and Mason. Oh yes, Johnny, do it. AI it. Go on. Get up. Right, $27.99. Here you go. This is what you're going to get if you go for the showstopper. It is the jam jar. So there's all of you guys, everything that you need there to be able to create, well, what Sheila's just done. And as you've seen, create your card shapes with this as well. So hopefully now you're kind of getting the idea as to how to use dies to create different shaped cards and everything that you need there to be able to decorate those up, including the stamps as well, jam packed with love and for a dear friend. And then you've got the cupcake. If you came to the Crafterganzas in the UK and the US, you'll have seen that and no doubt crafted with it as well as part of Sheila's class. So that is all included in there. 27 pieces in total for $27.99. If you're in the US, $35.99 if you are in the US. Greek honey is best, says Marilyn. It comes from the herbs they grow. And Alison says, my dad has honey on his toast. Stacey says, I didn't used to like honey, but then I became a fan. I also make facial masks with it. It's a great moisturiser.
Nice.
Local honey is said to help pollen allergies, says Paul Prince. And Mary Shaw says, Rick loves toast with peanut butter and honey as a late night snack.
Nice.
I like peanut butter and I don't mind honey, but the two together, interesting taste sensation potentially. We're hopefully going to try and squeeze in one more demo if we can with the cupcakes. Before that, you might not know that with it being the start of a brand new week, we have a brand new weekly deal, and here it is.
This week's weekly deal is the 8x8 finish pad Heritage Floral. With 12 designs and 3 of each, you're spoilt for choice with this beautiful flock design and UV design paper. This week, saving 40%. The weekly deal on Crafters TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, really great deal on the special effects pad there for this week. Hi to Karen, who's joined us as well. She says, I have honey every morning on my Weetabix. With fruit.
Oh.
They put the honey on the advert on the week. Are they on Weetabix? Oh. Yeah. Well, maybe I need to go and buy some honey now and try all these different things out. Thank you for the suggestions, everybody. We've got about 12 minutes left on the show. Can Sheila bake a cupcake in that time? It is the Sheila Challenge. Let's find out whether she can make a cupcake.
Yeah. So you're going to say if she's going to make or break.
That would have been better.
Make or break. Yeah, well,
Make or
it could
break.
go either way, we will see. So what we're going to do with this one, we're going to do a long card. So this is basically a piece of A4 folded in half lengthways and piece of textured cardstock and a piece of our beautiful Berry Bliss paper, which I think would work on there as well. So we're going to put that to one side because we need to do some cutting. So let me do some rapid cutting here. So I'm going to do three cakes. And what I want to do is I've got one red one cut, which some of you will recognise from Crafterganza, because I kept a few bits from the open kits that we had, and I was like, right, okay, let me just pop that back in, that's moved. Let's just, in fact, I can do 2 cuts here. Let me do 2 cuts. So what I've done, I have got a little piece of patterned paper in yellow.
Yeah.
So I can only do 2 at once because I need these 2 together. So they're going to go on one cake.
Okay.
So we'll have a cake in a red case with pink icing. We'll also have a cake in a blue case with like I think this is from Bookworm actually.
It is Bookworm,
And then what we will do is we will do a blue one and we'll do a pink one and a yellow one. So those are our yellow bits cut. So this is going to be the icing on this cake here. So we're going to have a bit of yellow icing. Like that. We're going to have it in a yellow case. And then we're going to bring in here it is, a lemon slice on top of that one.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
So that'll be one cake, which we'll glue together in a second. This one will be this one. So let's cut the pink icing now. So again, this one is, I think this one is from, I don't know what this one's from.
Oh, look.
That could be bootworm as well, to be honest. I can't remember. So let's pop these two through as well. And then we've got another cupcake case. And we will have icing on there. So what I might do, I might just cheat a little bit and use the fruit that I've already kind of inked up a bit. And again, just do it the same as you did, as we did on the last one, where you had either a bit of pen or a bit of ink, just to give it a little bit of detail. So that is that one. This is the icing for on here, like that. So we'll have pink icing on there, like that. And then we're going to do, and that will have raspberry on the top. And then we're going to have this one, which will have a blueberry on the top. So let's get this one cut. And I only went with this one because I thought, well, it's got that blue effect in there. And I know you wouldn't normally have fancy patterned icing like we're doing here. So these might just end up being 3 clean cakes rather than me inking everything. But you know how to do that. Not everybody has inks, not everybody likes to ink, so it's good that we can do this without the inks. Okay, so then this is going to be our blue cake with the blueberry on top. So let's get these popped together. Now I think we did mention when we were at Crafterscompanion that what you could do is you could ink around the edges. You could also add like pencil around the edges, pens, whatever you've got.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything on this because we're short on time. But if I give you the idea of what you can make, then at least you can then go off and try that yourselves. So we've got our little pink cream on there. And I think we said as well, if you wanted to, you could always bend that a little bit and then put that on a pad. So it kind of gives you a bit of dimension. So that's another thing that you can do. And then the other thing you can do as well, which would be quite nice with your icing, is to actually do some glitter on it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's, you know, when you used to go to the ice cream and they used to say, do you want sherbet on it? And they give you like this crystally sherbet. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, really? That must have been a 70s thing then. So yeah, they'd give you sherbet on top, and it was fizzy. Obviously, sherbet is, isn't it? So it would be like almost like granulated sugar.
Okay.
But it would be really, really fizzy. And that would be, you know, the treat on top of your ice cream, especially if they put it on the top of the sauce. So yeah.
Yeah, it was those sauces they used to put on back in the day that would then harden.
Oh, right, they
on
didn't
top
for
of your
us,
ice cream.
but I've had some of that. Like, you can buy that, can't you, in the supermarkets now? And I think that just does go very hard on top of your, and then on top of your ice cream, and then you have to crack it with your spoon.
Yeah, that's it.
I have had that before.
That's proper, like, reminds me of the 80s. That was quite big around the time that like Angel Delight and stuff was very popular.
Angel Delight, yeah.
Do you remember that, Johnny?
Yeah.
Angel Delight.
Still got Angel Delight.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can still get it. I have.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
No
and it's not very
way.
expensive. Yeah, I've got some in the cupboard. I've got strawberry, and I think I've got butterscotch as well.
That was a treat.
Which is absolutely
in
divine.
our household.
Yeah, it's
Angel
absolutely
Delight.
divine. So, yeah.
Oh dear.
So let's get that one on there, like that.
That is brilliant. Sorry, Johnny's been very busy on AI, and he's just created Mason and Mosby, attorneys at law.
Oh, really?
Do I see it? Hang on. There you go.
Oh my gosh. That's brilliant. Look at you two.
Johnny's head isn't that big in real life, just to say. Yeah, AI always makes your head really big, doesn't it?
That
dear.
looks amazing. I love that.
That is so funny.
Okay, let's bring our lemon cake in now. So,
Oh dear.
one lemon cake here. So let's get our little icing on. Now, I think this paper is from is it called Pretty
Pastels.
Pretty Prints, the new pad?
Oh, I don't know.
And this was from The wardrobe set, yes. So I've not got that, but this was in one of the kits, I think. It was a little scrap that I had from one of the kits that we all had. So, yeah, so that's what this one is. So that's the only one I had, a little scrap, I think, and maybe a little bit of the teal colour. How long did you say we've got? Oh, my goodness me.
5.
Not enough time, is there? So let's pop that one on there. And remember, put your inks on here, get some glitters, make them look like really yummy cakes. But if you're a beginner, I mean, these are great for you to do as well. You might just want to make cakes, not use ink. You might not have any ink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you might just want to kind of go, okay, I'm just gonna use it nice and clean and fresh.
You can use the white glitter paper to give the creamy little bling, says Pat. You could. And Jan remembers the sherbet, Sheila, she says.
Oh, does she? Yeah. It was lovely to meet Jan as well, because Jan was at Crafterganza, wasn't she? And it was lovely to meet Jan. Which again, that was really nice to meet her. So this is going to be a really long card, and my cakes are going to be a little bit taller, so they'll stand above it. Listen to these two in our ear. They're having it sounds like a comedy show, doesn't it?
They're just...
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh
Crime never sleeps. Neither do they.
That's brilliant.
Mason and Mosby, new episodes, Friday nights.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to be my
Blimey.
new picture on Insta.
Blimey.
Yeah, Johnny, your shoulders have widened a bit in that...
I know, blimey.
You're like a I don't know, fullback.
That's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
dear.
It's brilliant.
Detectives, outsiders, out for justice.
Yeah.
Wow, good old AI, eh?
I wonder what would happen if you put in like the craft detectives, you know, or papercraft detectives. What would that come up with? You'd probably come up with like aprons on and paintbrushes.
You should do Sheila, Debbie and Debbie, like the Crafters Angels, like Charlie's Angels style. That's what you should do.
It's going to do it in between.
You can still buy Angel Delights as Sparkly Sue for the grandchildren. Butterscotch, my favourite. And you can get little tubs of already made Angel Delight now, says Hilary. Well, I never did.
Yes, I've seen those as well. And you can put, so they're like a little yoghurt pot, so you can either put them in the fridge and have them cold or just eat them as they are, I think. That's like a nice little tablecloth, that, isn't it?
Is it actually, yeah.
So we've got our... Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That looks great.
2, 3 giant cakes.
I
Look
know.
at those. And then I've not got my other stamp out, the other set. So what I will do, there it is. I'll just pop this on and I'll pop. 2 minutes. Oh,
2
my
minutes left. Yeah,
word.
you sound like Debbie Robinson then.
Did I?
A little bit.
There's just never enough time, honestly.
We had proper cricket teas on Saturday. We played over in Middleton and Teesdale. And because obviously when COVID came around, they cancelled all of the cricket teas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and most clubs have just kind of stuck with that. I suppose it's easier, saves everyone having to make, but there's a couple of clubs on the circuit that still do cricket teas, and Middleton and Teesdale, one of those. My goodness me. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous place to go. But they had the biggest scones you have ever seen.
Really?
Mm.
Oh,
So nice. Well, that was it, Johnny. We fielded second. I think they overfed us, and that's why we lost the game, because none of our fielders could move because they'd eaten so many sandwiches and
couldn't
scones.
Move.
No, eating too much tea.
They couldn't move.
Clever
That's
tactic,
brilliant.
I think. They used to slow us all down.
That's so funny. Right, let's pop this one onto here. Oh my goodness.
Coming up after this at 3 o'clock, we've got Mason and Mosby, new episode.
I think you should do that. Give us girls a break. Get Johnny on here as well. Listen,
There's a few people asking after him at the Glow Church.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, they were so gutted that they couldn't come and see you in here.
I know.
But anyway, yeah, they were big. When we said, it was like, oh. There we go. Right, let's get down a couple of pads. Right, so you can add to this, obviously. I get some detail on it, add some glitter, add some ink on your cases, and right, let's pop this. This can go onto the cake in the middle here, like this. And then we'll pop this one flat here. We'll bring these two in, I think. So they just kind of sit in front of it, I think, like that. So this can go on flat. And I'm just going to go across there so I don't go over the top of the card. So let's do this roughly where I think the middle is, like that. And then we can do these two at either side. So that one will sit behind. These two can go on a couple of pads. Woo ho ho!
Woo, 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 woo.
Stop it!
Out of time.
Makes
Out
me
of time.
stress that.
Woo,
Don't.
woo, woo, woo. Open the trap door. Sheila's run out of time. Come on. Gunja. Yeah, Noel Edmonds.
Don't you dare.
Remember that? The guns tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
There you go.
All
She's
those
24
things.
seconds over. Get the guns going, lads.
Oh,
Bring it
no,
on.
Yeah, well, you have to just let me stick this on. Honestly, before I have a nervous breakdown. Stop
Oh.
it. Don't even suggest that.
By the way, they just said in my ear, I'm sure Liam can make a guns tank. I know something else that he's made recently. Have you heard the news, Johnny? Oh, you've seen. We might have suggested a new show a few weeks back. It is in production. And look at that. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm sorry it didn't get, get all the ink and stuff on. But I might be able to just, what is it they say, kind of, buff it up a little bit as we go through the day. So yeah, but at least you can do different cakes: lemons, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, whatever you want to, cherries.
Absolutely incredible.
Sorry we went over, but
No, we're fine. It's a brilliant, brilliant collection. If you want to grab it, the Showstopper is the best way to go. $27.99 is your platinum price in the UK. $35.99 if you are in the US. We're just about done. At 6 o'clock tonight, we have got our creative challenge, which I'm looking forward to. I'll probably go and help Sheila or hinder her, as the case may be. 4 o'clock, we have got a fantastic craft along with the large sentiment dies. Again, look forward to that. And on the way, straight after this show, brand new Mason and Mosby. Yep, that is coming up with you in just a couple of minutes' time. Make it, craft it, solve it. It's on the way.
Look, have you both got you look like you've got cardigans on, or you got jackets on?
We're dressed up like Miami Vice with aprons on. It's very random. But no, you know what? Give the undercover crafting 2 detectives, 1 glue gun, endless possibilities. Crafting for a better tomorrow. That's on the way in a couple of minutes' time, right after these short messages.